So with all of that stuff going down, it made me think about just hood life in general. Like when you think about yourself and you have that moment like, damn, I'm a hood ass nigga, or this is some hood ass shit I'm involved in. So that reminded me of a story a while ago. So my wife was moving. She was in an apartment. So she was like, Red, I want to move out this apartment. I seen a house. I want you to come pick me up. Come pick me up. Let's go look at the house. I'm like, well, that's cool. Yeah, I understand. You got a daughter. You want something big, all right? I'm like, so where the house at? She said Marrero. Right then and there when she said Marrero, I'm like, man, I don't fuck with Marrero. I'm from New Orleans. There's different hoods, but she from Marrero. So I'm like, all right, you want to be close to your mom and your family, all of that shit? That's cool. We're going to go look at this house in Marrero. So when we go look at the house in Marrero, it's like 1 o'clock on a Wednesday. So like 1 o'clock on a Wednesday, we go over there. Now, when we read the directions, she told me where it was. She said it's on Eisman. She like, you ever heard of Eisman? I said, I don't know no motherfucking Eisman in Marrero. I don't know where no Eisman at. So when we go on the MapQuest, say get off on Ames. Let me describe.
Hold on, wait.
Not MapQuest. I'm that old. Yeah, I call this shit MapQuest.
MapQuest is, we'll talk about that later. But
so the GPS say get off on Ames Boulevard. Yeah. Now, if you from my area, Ames Boulevard should not be called Ames Boulevard. Ames Boulevard should be called Martin Luther King. Ames Boulevard is the middle street in Marrero, and Marrero is hood everywhere. So this is like the fucking heart of the hood.
Yeah.
So when we get off on the exit, I'm like, fuck, I know where we at. We like right by the villa. This is where the villa used to be. It's like, it got Teeny's over here. Teeny's an old bar. Teeny's, nigga, I can tell you this, it got a McDonald's across the street. Teeny's been around so long that if you get shot in Teeny's, they would just bring your body to the McDonald's so Teeny's wouldn't get shut down. I can tell you.
Damn, okay, not only they mess with the crime scene.
They're not fucking up Teeny's though. They're not.
That's crazy.
Teeny's is a hood treasure.
Hey, man.
All right, $10, you leaving out that bitch shit face. They be having $2 shots. And when I say $2 shots, they don't measure the shot. You getting this much. $5, this shit getting filled up with Hennessy. Like the whole fucking cup. It's one of them kind of places. I'm talking about just crackheads.
When everybody got shot.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
I thought it was $2 shot.
So when we pull up in the area, is on the side of Teeny's, is on the street over there. Now it's like 1 o'clock in the daytime. So we go look at the house, landlord there. She looking in the house, I ain't gonna lie, it's a big motherfucking house. It's a 2-bedroom, and I could say it's probably about 1,300 square feet, 1,200 square feet, 2-bedroom, 1 bath. Nigga, the bathroom was so big, I done fell asleep in the floor on the bathroom before. You know what I'm saying? The shit was nice. So she asking me about it. I'm like, fuck, go ahead on and get it, babe. So while she talking to the landlord, I go outside. When I go outside, I'm a people watcher. So I'm looking around, watching everything. It's 1 o'clock on Wednesday. Neighborhood look good as a motherfucker. So while I'm looking around, I see some shells on the ground. So the shells is like little 25s or something like that. So I'm like, all right, I see a couple, shells on the ground. Might not be a bad neighborhood. Nigga just outside tripping, shooting in the air, some shit like that. So she talking to the landlord, so she come outside. When she come outside, I could see it in her face how bad she wanted to move here. So I do what a man supposed to do. I step on the bullet shells so she can't see them. Right? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, fuck, my baby want this, she want this. Plus I already know if this a bad neighborhood, I'm here to protect her because that's the kind of nigga I am. Plus when I protect her, if something go down, I'm going to get some motherfucking head that night.
Is that right?
It's a win-win situation for me.
Yes.
All right, so we move in. Everything cool. About a week, 2 weeks. Shit going. So we staying there more and more. So now we there at nighttime. Now we see how the fucking neighborhood really is.
All the assholes come out.
Man, niggas selling dope everywhere. So
100 miles out.
One of the main people who sell dope stay right next to us. So it just ended up being with a dude who sell dope or whatever. His girlfriend was one of my wife's best friends when they was young. So they neighbor. You know, they come by the house, they be chilling, this and that, blah, blah, blah. Oh, what's up, neighbor? I ain't really fuck with him like that. I see him as, whoa, what's up, neighbor? You see me, hey, what's up, neighbor? But our wives will sit down and eat together, cook together, shit like that. So a couple days pass by or whatever. You know, we see him doing his thing. So we hear gunshots a few nights. When we hear the gunshot, like, damn, niggas be cutting up in this neighborhood. I'm thinking like that's where the bullet shells, you know. So one night, we in there watching TV.
He still stayed up.
Yo, nigga, I just told you it was like 1,300 square feet for like dirt cheap. You heard me?
$8 a month.
Yeah,
Shit,
you know what I'm
just
saying?
a couple shots. I'm like, join it, man. Fuck.
Fuck, that's how it is. That's how it is. That's how we living. But it's a nice house. Air conditioner work good.
Good shit.
All right, so after this shit go on or whatever, we hit a gunshot. So one night we watching TV, and the gunshots is like right by our motherfucking house, like right by our window. So when I hear it right by the window, my wife jump up. She like, what the fuck? So right now, I'm in protection mode. So I know right now I'm about to get my head because I'm about to save her from this badass situation. So the first thing I do, I look out the window to see what's going on. Now I look out the window long enough to know, nigga, don't run your ass outside. Stay out this window for a little while.
I gotta get that head.
Yeah. Make sure that nobody out there for when you go out there and stand with your hands on your hip, that you ain't getting caught in no bullets or whatever. So I go outside after I look out the window for a few minutes. I'm like, there ain't nobody out there. I go outside, ain't nobody around there. Nigga better not come around here with that shit. You know, nigga come around here with that, I'm busting. You know what I'm saying? I got us, baby. You know, I shoot my imaginary. So anyway, so I go to work the next day. My wife called me. She said, Red, guess what happened? I'm like, what the fuck happened? She like, you know the from the shooting last night? I was like, yeah, nigga was wilding. She said, I found out who it was. I'm like, damn, I ain't with no snitch shit. You know what I'm saying? So if you know who it is, fuck it. She like, no, let me tell you though. She like, neighbor. I'm like, huh? She said, yeah, neighbor. I'm like, fuck, I kind of figured it was him. Nigga be wilding. He done shot at people before. I didn't, you know, knew he was shooting at the people. So anyway.
Let's get it right. The nigga name ain't neighbor. This is neighbor. And he still stayed up.
But from New Orleans, we call everybody neighbor. I tell you right now, I don't know my neighbor name right there, and I just call it neighbor. Anyway.
More hood shit.
Yeah, so she like his neighbor. I'm like, damn, neighbor tripping. So I said, how you found out? She said, neighbor knocked on the door. I said, what the fuck you talking about? Neighbor knocked on the door. This what neighbor did. Neighbor knocked on the door and said, man, love, you know, I ain't trying to disrespect you or nothing like that, you know. I know you got your daughter and everything, you know. I just came knock on your door to apologize for shooting in front of your house last night. He said, because I would never disrespect you or your daughter. You know, I know how it is to be raising a child. He was like, I just want to tell you I'm sorry. My wife was like, you know, I understand, you know, but, you know, try not to do that around here. He was like, you know, my bad, I'm tripping for that. But if you beefing with anybody or anything like that, just hit me up and I got you. I said, what?
Trying to take this man's head.
She said, yeah. Neighbor gave me a free murder for shooting in front of my house. Neighbor told me if I'm beefing with anybody to call him and he will shoot that person just because he shot in front of our house last night. I said, so babe, what you told him? She said, I told him that's cool. But she said, I'm telling you to tell you, nigga, if you tripping, I'm calling neighbor, and neighbor coming straight across the street and bust your motherfucking head because neighbor owed me one.
Hey, that's some funny ass shit. Right?
So there was a moment right then and there. I was like, nigga, you in the motherfucking hood.
In the trenches,
you
baby.
in the hood, and
You
this is where you at, and this is your life now. My wife got a free murder because a dude shot at somebody.
Hey, but that's how New Orleans motherfuckers rolled. I heard, man. It's like it was that murder capital shit was for real.
Man,
you know what I'm saying? Same thing back home.
You want to know what happened to neighbor? Neighbor went to jail. But you know why neighbor went to jail? Not for shooting. Because this New Orleans. You could shoot in New Orleans, but like if you don't hit nobody, It's shit like a slap on the wrist.
Yeah.
So if you go to court, it's basically like going to court with weed. You could bail out right then and there. They're gonna give you a ticket. But neighbor got locked up for like 20 years for selling drugs. Nothing for shooting. Neighbor was shooting once a week. Once a week. Him and that little 25. I don't know how many bullets he bought for that motherfucker, but neighbor had some rounds off that little
It
shit.
still stayed there.
Yeah, but that's how my wife got a free murder. She, you know, I don't know if she ever used it, but I know after that day when I seen neighbor, it was, oh, what's up, neighbor? You heard me?
Man, we cooking over here.
Yeah,
man.
we got some pork chops. Shit, later we might
crawfish
go
over
burger.
this motherfucker.
You heard me? You smell the barbecue? Come get you a plate, neighbor. But you know, that's just hood life, and that's the culture to me.
Yeah.
That's how you grew up. That's all you know. That's what life is.